What do you think I need in my life right now?
I think you need space.
This isn't a normal video for me. In fact, I don't know what the fuck this video is. I started filming this a couple months ago at the darkest point of my entire life. And looking back on it now, it freaks me out to know that things could get this low. But honestly, it feels better to know I trusted my gut and found my way back to the surface. After a really sad breakup, I found myself questioning everything. I quit my 9-to-5 without a plan. I was in a new apartment by myself, and I felt more alone than ever. I felt like I had no clue who I was anymore, but doing this trip gave me a reason to get out of bed and find the fuck out.
It's gonna be a huge task and a huge undertaking, but if anyone can do it, it's you. That's for damn sure.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Aw, of course.
Step number 1, we're gonna get a car wash because my car is dirty as all hell, and we're gonna clean out the back seat and trunk and, make it spotless so I can sleep in peace, I hope.
Man, I love these drive-thrus that you can just go through and sit in the car. You don't have to get out. It's so fun to be part of the experience. It's the one time the elements can hit your car and you're not like, oh shit, you know what I mean? You can just sit back and enjoy it.
It's unique, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, let's just say the car wash montage looked way cooler in my head. I'm sorry, everybody. Please keep watching.
I'm here with my buddy Andy. Say hello, buddy.
Hi, buddy.
See, I have friends in real life, and we're gonna get some supplies. Andy's helping me out.
They're gonna be like, whoa, I better back the fuck off of this guy.
Let's throw one on.
God forgive me for what I'm about to do.
Feeling good so far.
Alright, this is me.
Mark my words, I will never get a Tesla. My biggest fear in life is people thinking I'm an Elon Musk dick rider. Wow. They would never have this in the 90s, I'll tell you that right now. Where are you at in the nipple color palette? I'm like here, bro.
Yeah, I think I'm right there.
I'm like a light magenta. I'm a deep rose. The best Irish Catholic nipples in the game. Well, everybody, today is the day where I try to set up my car for the trip. I am like the least handy person ever, so this could go really bad, but we're gonna learn together. We'll see. This should be cool.
So setting up the car was a real challenge, but it was a fun one. It gave me a sense of purpose, even though I was totally the "you're unemployed friend on a Tuesday" meme, doing this in random parking lots and shit.
Man, I'm sweating balls in here.
Basically, I watched a ton of tutorials and found the cheapest way to build out the car setup using cardboard, tape, cheap gutter filters, free overstock cushions from local furniture stores, and other basic, cheap, or free items. The big goal for me was to not spend over $100 because of the whole quit my job thing, and I successfully did it. It was actually suspiciously cheap, but I'm not gonna bore you with the details here. I'm gonna make a separate in-depth tutorial on how to do this at a low cost, so I don't know, drop a like if you wanna see one of those videos. After I crafted together all the things I could, I had my friend Kristen help me set up the bed, and soon enough, it was the moment of truth.
Oh, yo, it's not bad.
Ow. This is actually not bad.
I didn't know you were so handy.
I just learned all this from YouTube.
Ladies, this is where you could be hanging out with MattTheBat.
Yeah, but you have to be like 4'2". No free feet. Anyways, thanks for checking my channel out.
I also had her try it out because I knew it would be the last time I'd see a woman in my car.
What do you think?
I feel great.
It's not that bad, right?
It's a little sweaty, but I think it's just humid today.
Right.
It's good. No, it'll be great. All right, get me out of here.
The day is finally here. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous because, the whole never been camping thing. But I'm really excited. This is long overdue. I needed this break. I needed some adventure. So let's fucking do this thing. But first, cactus air freshener. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
It's 8:30 and you're late again. Well, I got those eyes on lace, and I spent 2 or 3 hours beating my face.
Texas is known as the most boring and flat place to drive through, but I've really grown to appreciate it. There's nothing to get distracted by, and you kind of just are left to face yourself for hours on end before you see any signs of life. And I knew there was something that I really needed to do on this trip, so I didn't really mind it all too much.
What are you ashamed of?
Did you know female prairie dogs are only sexually active for 5 hours out of the whole year? And there's only a 2-month span where this 5-hour window could pop up. So during these 2 months, the male prairie dogs are so obsessed with not missing their opportunity to get laid that they focus so hard on the females, they forget their surroundings and they get eaten by predators. Which is funny because a lot of my friends are the same exact way.
So right now I'm heading over to the RV park. The adventure really starts now because this is where I'm starting to get a little nervous. Like the sun's going down, I'm going into places I don't know, and I'm gonna have to sleep there. Life's about trying new things, right? And this is definitely new.
So I made it to the RV park. I'm being extra quiet because I don't want to wake anyone up. I said I'm still nervous. It's kind of weird. We'll see how this thing goes, and we'll check back in the morning and see how I slept. Okay, bye. Good night. Well, I made it. It definitely took me a long time to fall asleep, but once I fell asleep, it actually wasn't that bad.
Well, we're headed to New Mexico. I think it's gonna be a beautiful ride. I've never really been to this side of the country, so yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
I grew up in New England where if you throw a rock, you'll hit a Dunkin' Donuts, a car dealership, or an angry white person. And sometimes all three of those are in the same goddamn parking lot. But out here, there isn't shit, and it's kind of relieving. As a kid, I'd see these places in movies and wonder how people could live here. But the older I get, the more I see the point in being able to breathe. And even the cities in the West seem to somehow respect nature just a little bit more, you know, nestled in the mountains and whatnot. Because the saying is true, you can't move mountains. But I promise you, in the Northeast, they would at least try.
Yo, what? What is that thing? So I was gonna stay in an RV park tonight, but they were filled up. So I decided to kind of get a head start on my way to Sedona and just go out into the country a little bit. I think New Mexico might be maybe one of my new favorite states. Not everything is flashy lights out here. Not everything is overproduced, over commercialized. It's just, it is what it is. It's nature. God, this is so beautiful. It's just, it's insane.
Let me go. I don't wanna be your hero. I don't wanna be a big man. I just wanna fight with everyone else.
I don't know, I feel really happy.
Your masquerade. I don't wanna be a part of your parade. Everyone deserves a chance to walk with everyone else while holding down a job to keep my girl around, and maybe buy me some new strings and her a night out on the weekend.
I just had the best sleep. At night it got down in the 30s, but I was so tired that I just genuinely did not give a shit. I decided to keep the window covers off so that I could see the stars, and it was insane. I've never seen stars like this in my entire life. Now the big goal for today is to find a shower. If there's a will, there's a way. And there's a fucking will, I'll tell you that much. There's no one around so I could chew as loud as I want. How's that, Rebecca? Rebecca's my sister who always shits at me for eating with my mouth open. I'm working on it, okay? Holy shit.
Fine man or lady with 2 or 3 kids and sit down by her side.
I want this trip to loosen me up a bit so that by the time I get back to Austin, I come back with a clear mindset and I can actively create a little easier. Just because I haven't been feeling inspired lately. I haven't been feeling much of anything, to be honest with you. It sounds terrible, but you know, I'm all about being open on this channel. I don't really care. I guess my goals for 2023 would be to be a little bit more present, care less about numbers, care less about my phone, work through the heartbreak I've been going through. It's not gonna be easy, but I think I could do it. No, I know I can. I just gotta do it, you know?
I'd like to stay, but I might have to go to start over again. I might go back down to Texas or go to somewhere that I've never been, and get up in the morning Go out at night and I won't have to go home. Get used to being alone. Change the words to this song and start singing again.
I ended up having a really fun night last night. I went to this local pub, literally made so many friends. It was actually crazy. They gave me this list, which was super helpful because I literally used this person's just scrappy handwriting and found this spot. I saw like wolves or coyotes crossing the street and I couldn't see shit. So when I pulled in here, I was like, I don't know where like a ledge is. I did not know this was here last night. I could have one, popped my tire or two and killed myself by stepping on this when I came out. It was so dark. It's Grand Canyon Day. Let's go. I've never been, but I'm excited. I heard it's cool.
Maybe I loved you, or maybe I wanted to see something through. Just 'cause I never do. And I should call, but I'm afraid.
I'm literally in the middle of nowhere. It is pitch black and I'm eating wings in the desert. I'm actually scared as hell. Bon appetit. Fuck this, I'm going inside. I'm a city boy, I'm not meant for this. I'm still scared in the damn car. Good night, everybody. See you in Las Vegas.
In all the ways I stayed.
So last night I went outside when it was pitch black and I turned my light on. I have like a really strong camera light, and like right down there I just saw these beaming eyes. It was the scariest thing ever.
So I'm on my way to the last stop, which is Las Vegas. Never had any desire to go to Las Vegas because it's, you know, Vegas. But before I start this ride, Panda Express fortune cookie. Nothing like that crack, ready? Oh, you'll receive a prestigious prize. No way. That's crazy. I'm going to Vegas, so maybe I should hit the slots. Can't wait to win my prize, baby. Come on, come on. Maddie needs a new pair of shoes. My car is not meant for these roads, man. Damn. Damn. So right now I'm in Vegas at the Beagle Sanctuary. Got my car set up back here, and I'm setting up shop for tonight because tomorrow I'll be going to LA. So yeah, it's crazy. You figure out a rhythm as you go along. The first night it's really tough, and then you're like, oh wait, I get this. And you find ways to make yourself more comfortable. You find ways to better organize yourself. Soon will be time to go check out the strip. I'm pre-gaming here, so I'm not spending $30 on a Coors Light. You know what I mean? Can you imagine if I met the love of my life out on the Las Vegas strip, and then I was like, yo, come back to my place.
Las Vegas is a fucked up place, but after visiting, I realized it's crucial for a place this hellish to exist. In a way, you can't blame Vegas because at least it's true to itself. When was the last time you were really true to yourself? Could you imagine if cities like LA or Miami were this honest or true to themselves? Look, as fake as this place is, ironically, it might be the most honest place in the world. So much so that a culture is built around going into the desert, fucking up like crazy, and never talking about it again because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. I feel like the same way that there are places of complete purity, there has to be this place of evilness. This duality is important.
Holy new dude. Okay.
And in a lot of ways, I think I'd rather be so unapologetically shitty and own up to it and be accountable than front like I don't have my own issues and bad habits. And I don't know, in a world of performative activism, there's something special about leaning into that side of you that just wants to ball out and drink a beer on the strip and be a little shitty.
Here's the thing, guys. LA is awesome. Might fuck around and move here. What'd you think?
Then one morning I woke up in LA. Got my breath on the go.
There's this undeniable creative energy in LA that I've yet to find anywhere else. With starving artists behind every coffee counter and talented people trying their hardest to make it on their own terms, somehow it's just comforting to see so many other people just trying.
Light work.
I tried for so long to be happy with a life that I wasn't sold on, working for a company I quite frankly stopped believing in a long time ago. And at some point, you fake shit for so long, you start to question yourself. You wonder how important a paycheck is when you sell your soul for it. You milk your creative brain until it's run dry, and you wonder how this one thing that you feel like you were put on this earth to do has managed to consume your life, compromise your values, and damage your artistic integrity. And quitting my job was the first decision I felt like I made for myself in a really long time. And look, say what you will about LA, I know it has its problems, but I knew when I got there and I saw people doing their fucking things and doing what they love, I knew I had made the right decision.
Now it's like the second half of the journey. I'm not even remotely prepared. My mental headspace is just, oh my God, I feel so much better. To therapy through travel. I love you guys. If you made it this far in the video, thank you. I know it's not that interesting to see someone mundane like myself and see their life, you know, kind of, but at the same time, I don't know, just feel good, feel better about myself and everything that I'm going through, so. Good morning, Arizona. It's actually pretty funny when you wake up and you see, this isn't sketchy at all, it's just like beautiful. But when you come in the night, you have no sense of direction. It's pretty scary. And then you wake up and you're like, oh, it's just like awesome, you know? Damn, I almost just twisted my ankle.
Viva Mexico!
Look, if you're feeling like horseshit, if you feel isolated, just take a look in the mirror and reflect. You might find you feel a little locked up, and I fucking get it, man. I've been there myself. But much like plants need water, humans desperately need perspective to grow. I'm in the firm belief that it's never too late to find out what drives you, what fills your heart when it's on empty, and what gives you a sense of purpose when you get home after a long day and you rest your head to go to sleep. Since I got back to Austin, I've been implementing a lot of changes in my life. I'm waking up earlier and trying to see every day as a new opportunity to appreciate my life and the people in it. And it's silly to think that I'm cured or that things magically got better from a month of travel, or that I'm still not a major work in progress, but it's a start.
You play the part of a soulless at home. Were you counting stars? 'Cause you packed your bags, had your heart set to roam. When you left for Georgia, said your friends didn't want you, but I swear I do. Say what we are. Time's not a problem. Do you think we were moving too fast?
Don't put me on the wiener jam.
I lost my virginity to making trainer. Stop.